Hey everybody, what the fuck is up? Where the hell have you guys been? I'm kidding, it's been us. We've been MIA for quite a while. First of all, this is Alex, co-host of the Sidetracked podcast. First of all, I want to apologize for being absent from your podcast feeds. We miss that place. It's nice over there in your podcast feeds, but we're back. We had a little scare. Patty, the co-host of this show, was in a bad car accident, and we, like the mighty elephant herd, have rushed in together to protect and help her get healthy again, fend off jaguars and lions and black bears. They're out there too. And I mean, honestly, life is weird, y'all. You get caught up in so many things: laziness, self-doubt, taking things too chill, like too Big Thor, Big Lebowski version, just drinking beers and eating guacamole all day. God damn it, what's my point? Okay, the point is, we got caught up in those things, and we weren't present. And when we're not present, we take for granted the constant opportunities or decisions God or Buddha or Allah or the universe throws at us. And the universe has decided that it was time for us to grow as peeps, and we hope to learn and appreciate all the lessons it's been trying to show us. So thanks for your patience as we kind of get back on this cosmic proverbial horse that we call fucking living. But on a much brighter note, fam, we have exciting news. Nikansi Khan and myself will be doing our first ever live show in San Diego, Sunday night, July 7th. This is definitely, for me, fear of speaking in front of an audience times 7,000, because now I have to be funny in front of an audience. But we're super stoked that your guys' listens have brought us to this point. So sincerely, thank you. The show will be a Kung Fu movie marathon. 3 movies, each from different eras, 50s to 70s, 80s, and 90s to present day. We'll be doing live commentary alongside of it. Obviously witty, obviously hilarious. And then Nikansi will be giving some fun factoids to the movies or the martial art or whatever is going on camera. And you guys can get tickets at eventbrite.com. Just type in Hidden Shadows of the Secret Chamber and our event will pop up. Or if you follow us on Facebook, the event is up on our page, and Instagram as well. The link is in our bio at HSTSC33. But without further ado, enjoy this happy but sad, ranty, preachy episode of the Sidetrack podcast. And we can't wait to get you guys more movie reviews and the Knick Knack Show, all those things. We're coming back at you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful episode of the Sidetrack podcast. I'm your host, Alex.
Hi, and I'm Patty.
And
that's my intro.
I like your intro. That was really good. This is very professional. We are recording. First of all, Patty's back in action.
Somewhat.
Backstreet's back. All right. To 1999. Okay. We're in space. We're wearing.
I think they just came out with a new song, or was it NSYNC?
I don't know.
No, it was Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
I don't see why Justin would ever go back to NSYNC. That's.
Yeah, it'd be like downgrading.
Yeah, it would be. It's like Beyonce going back to Destiny's Child.
That was actually cool though. It still makes sense.
You think so?
Like, she can still get out again. Because the other girls were cool too.
No, I just don't know, like, okay, Destiny's Child, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she goes back to Destiny's Child, and you got old Left Eye and
Left Eye.
Nope. Nope, that's TLC.
First of all, Left Eye is dead. Right? From
Yeah,
too.
she did.
Yeah. So there's no way that could happen.
That's not gonna happen. TLC, man, if they were still alive, oh shit.
They're still alive. Just one girl's dead.
I mean, like, still doing music.
Wow.
All right, you know. Okay, so. Okay.
Music doesn't just die like that.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, once they stop playing music, then they are taken somewhere and they are killed.
And who was else? It was Michelle and the other chick, Beyonce, and then somebody else.
Yeah, see, that's exactly the problem. Kelly.
Yeah, it was Kelly.
Oh shit!
Was
Why
it
do
Kelly?
I know that? I think it might have been Kelly. Oh, man.
Damn it, Kelly.
There were just 3 of them or 4. I thought there were
was
4 of them.
but one of them nobody they just left her. They didn't care about her. Remember?
Damn. No, I don't remember. I didn't follow them.
I think she tried to sue or something like that. I can't remember, but
That's crazy. Back to the point. All right, so we're doing a fun episode today because life is crazy, man. Life is real. And sometimes we forget that it's real, and then we get reminded that it's real, and then we have to get real. You know?
yeah.
Damn. That's like some gangster advice. It wasn't really good.
It wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't. It was pretty bad.
It was just like,
You just
guys, you were crying for help.
He just said real a bunch of times, and then and he just looked off in the distance for like 5 minutes straight, and I just stood there and I just waited for him to come back. Okay, so now, man, we are in a circumstance. I don't know how much you want to share. I'm gonna stay vague.
I shared already on my socials, so
we're in a circumstance where Patty is incapacitated.
Disabled?
No, disabled is different, baby.
I am disabled. I can't walk.
That's true, actually.
I can barely use, I can use my arm a little more now, but
yeah, and it's
I feel like you don't want to admit it that I am.
Hard for me to say.
Disabled is not a bad thing.
I guess I associate a disabled with
temporarily though.
Yeah, but disabled is an umbrella term. It could mean a lot of things. So okay, touche.
Yeah.
But so Patty, you're in a different world right now.
Yes, I am.
One super different from what you
normal life.
Yeah, your normal life. Let me ask you this: when you think about your normal life, does it feel like a different reality?
Well, yeah. I mean, I took a lot of stuff for granted. You know what I mean? When I was walking normal, I was always I just want to be in bed all day.
Walking's the worst.
Or yeah, walking. No, not walking, but working out.
Legs.
Working out.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think you need your body as much. You always think I just want to be in bed all day, relaxing. And
well, yeah, working out is
doing anything.
It's a chore, right? It's a thing you don't want to do.
But you don't realize how badly I want to
work out.
Yeah, right now. How badly I want to run outside and drive, and how badly I want to work, and I don't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, I do work out, but it's not the kind of workouts that everybody does, you know? I stretch, basically. That's my workouts.
just so Patty has like a broken knee and like a broken like thigh bone, and she broke her arm as well. And you are recovering, regaining strength, and it's frustrating because you want it to be more faster moving, right?
Yeah.
And all the things that you said, like, you took for granted, it's like, it's crazy, man. Like, because I can't imagine, like, you've been probably out for like 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah, it's about to be a month next week.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it makes you, I feel like in our normal day-to-day lives, our thirst for life is sometimes like goes away, and we don't want to do the things that we do on a regular basis because they've become so normal and kind of annoying. And then when we lose that shit, that's why the philosophy or the theory that we could never know good if we didn't know bad comes to play in this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, like, you don't know what you have until you lose it.
Yeah, that's it. And
yeah.
we don't. But yeah, and it's comparing the loss of that thing
mm-hmm.
to having it, and how good it was when you had it. The ability to walk, the ability to just be independent.
Yeah.
And do your own thing. But
it sucks because, like,
mm-hmm.
like I was saying earlier, like, I envy people, and I also hate when people feel bad for me.
Yeah, that's a weird
yeah.
It's a weird, like, because I think it comes down to, like, no, I know what I was capable of. And maybe in a sense it's kind of like a good stubbornness, like, no, I'm not this poor weak thing. That's just me right now, but I'm actually strong, guys. I'm okay. Don't feel bad for me. Or is it something else? What do you think?
I just don't want you to look at me like in a funny way, like people, know? I don't want them to be like, oh, poor girl. Like,
yeah,
I'm fine. Yeah, like you said, I'm trying to be strong. I'm fine. And I'm trying my hardest. I feel like I'm doing a great job, like, honestly, like, pushing myself during the day. And it's gonna take like a couple months or whatever to get back to normal, but I'm not gonna be like this forever, so don't feel that bad for me.
Yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to be treated normal, like, just be fucking chill, bro.
Yeah,
don't be weird, don't make it weird. So I was asking you, like, so do you feel like your outlook on life has changed a little bit?
Not too much. I mean,
is that weird that it hasn't changed a lot? Because we kind of expect, like we watch on movies when, like, the main character would go through something like this, and then all of a sudden they just get their shit together and they turn their life around and they go sleep with that chick that they wanted to sleep with at the beginning of the movie and get the job they wanted. And
I mean, no, but like I didn't see my life flash before my eyes, like, and I didn't go through a lot of stuff that I thought I was going to go through, like being scared of surgery, because I never in my life expected that I would ever be going through surgery. And if I ever did, I'd probably be like shaking to death. And I didn't go through that either. I was like, put me in the surgery room. Let's do it. Let's get my leg fixed. Let's get my arm fixed, It
was like a desire to, like, yeah, let's start the healing process. Please fix me.
Yeah. And so, like, nothing really has clicked for me. Like, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I could have died, Yeah. I think like that, but I think as soon as I wake up and start like actually walking again, I'll probably realize, like, life is pretty fucking short. Like, you can die anytime,
Yeah.
and you just never know. That's the reality. I guess everybody has to think like that, but I really haven't got that, like, that in my head yet. Maybe because I'm stuck here and I'm like, can't really do anything about this whole, like, life's too short thing,
Yeah.
I'm obviously not going to die in my house, unless I choke on my food or something.
Yeah, please chew your food completely. We talked about that. It's interesting though, because like you say, life is short, but in a strange way, while you're in this recovery process, life is pretty long at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Everything isn't neat and doesn't wrap itself up like quickly. It's very infuriatingly gradual, right? And that's the thing about you. Your recovery, your regaining of your strength and movement of these limbs is very gradual.
And I also want to add that, like, if some people, like, I think if it was somebody, well, I feel like in the beginning of it, when I barely moved to my mom's place, that I was more like I think more sad and depressed, and a lot of people feel more depressed than me. I feel like going through this and stuff,
Yeah, you think like it could have affected other people more strongly, more traumatically, right?
Yeah, like, because it is hard and stuff, but like that's what makes it be more like, oh, like, I don't think of the part of, I could have died because I am stuck here,
By stuck here, you mean like
stuck without moving.
And
it's more like sad, But look, I'm in a wheelchair,
Yeah, you're so injured that, or you.
It's almost just sad.
Is
it's
it like
not
a guilt that you feel, like a guilt towards yourself, like I can't believe I did this to myself, or?
No, it's more like I can't believe, like, I'm stuck here in this wheelchair and I feel bad for myself.
Yeah.
It's not like, but what I mean is, like, that's why I can't picture myself being like, oh my God, like, I'm going to change my life around because I am stuck here right now.
Yeah, you haven't, whatever new outlook you have on life, it hasn't really awakened, I feel like, because you haven't been exposed to your normal day-to-day situations that maybe at some point you had a certain attitude, but when you go out there and experience it again, it's going to be a different experience and you're going to have a different reaction to it. You don't know what that is yet. It's kind of exciting, I think. Like, I mean, right? Like, that kind of sounds dope.
I mean, I guess, but right now I'm not in that mentality because I don't know how I'm going to feel. I don't know how much pain I'm going to be in as I go through these couple of months. I don't know if I'm going to heal properly. It's possible that I don't heal, and I don't want to think like that, I don't want to be like, put that in my head that I might not heal, because that, to me, because I believe in like that mental, process of like not letting that get to you, because then you might be that way because you mentally put yourself there,
Yeah.
So, but it's possible.
The whole mind over matter thing.
Yeah. It's possible because I've read on it,
What were we reading?
I was just reading that, like people that get knee surgery, some people, they heal for 3 to 6 months sometimes, but like, some people still constantly feel the pain. And I don't know if it's like older people and stuff, but yeah.
So you started reading that stuff because you're somebody who does do that. You're the person who you're a researcher.
Yeah, I research because I just feel like I need to know. Like, every possibility and how I can fix myself better, because, you know, like, I don't eat meat. I don't, like, you know, I believe there's other ways to go around things and stuff. So I look up like YouTube videos, and I look up, how can I heal faster? You know, how can I do this faster? How can I do it better than everybody else? You know, I'm constantly in competition with everybody, like, to like do things like at home, like, oh, she can't do that on her own. Make sure that you do it with her, you know, like, but I'm always like, nah, I can do it, you know?
That's really interesting. So you were, people like almost try to pamper you, but you took it as an underestimation, like them kind of babying you, and you're like, nah, like, I got this, bitch. Like, not that you said that to your parents or anything like that, but
not like that. It's more like, yeah, I got it and stuff, but I'm just like, I want to push myself to try to do things on my own, because, I mean, you know, I want to heal fast. I want to do things faster. Yeah, you want to do all... Well, that's... I mean, I think that's cool. That's kind of an interesting attitude towards life. I'm always curious about people... Like, you want to get into the psyche of the person who's, like, competitive. And usually people who are competitive are very successful. I've always noticed that. Well, you know, good for them, because I'm not.
but nah, like, you come from it. Your parents have like a freaking business, and that's probably because he's competitive. Your dad, he probably wanted to be the best, you know, at what he does for his business than the other people he's seen doing it. And I think that's what is gonna make you successful in your recovery. Yeah. And I think like, so let me ask you this. If you were gonna talk to somebody else who's going through this, what advice would you give them? Just from the little that you've already gone through right now.
If somebody else went through this?
Or how about this? What advice would you give yourself?
If I knew my future was gonna be good.
Let's just say that. Let's just say the good future you. What would you tell yourself?
I would say, find some damn motivation in you and fucking do some stuff. Like, mentally prepare yourself for it. Damn, okay. Yeah, like, that's what I would say.
Just going hard at yourself. And what would you say to that person right now? Fuck you. You don't know.
I would say, but I don't know what I would say. Like, I think I would say the same. Well, that's what I think right now. So yeah, I think I like to. I feel like I already said this, but like, I like to mentally do things. Like, I like to mentally say something and like prepare myself to do it without writing it down, without doing anything, without like,
you're like Jay-Z when he writes rap. I get it. You're basically Jay-Z.
Wait, isn't Jay-Z my personality too?
He is. Yeah, he is your personality. Yeah, Jay-Z doesn't write any of his raps down. He just says it line per line on the mic, like in the recording studio.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
The fuck?
Yeah, so you're basically Jay-Z.
No, but I like to mentally do things and prepare myself for it. Like, it takes me a week to get myself to go to the gym. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, okay, so next week.
Yeah, you guys should see her, man. She's got like vision boards. She'll be like doing interpretive dance in the spare bedroom. And
what are you talking about? No, okay.
I'm just talking about your preparation process.
I'm trying to explain it.
Okay, all right, fine.
So, I like to think about going to the gym next week. So what I would do, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym on Monday thing. It's more of a okay, if I say let's just say I'm a normal person. Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym on Monday, and I never go. Right. That's just normal talk. It's for me. It's like
you don't do normal talk.
No, it's normal, but like what I mean is like I what I do with my mind is I'll be like, I'm going to the gym on Monday. So what do I have to do? I have to find out what I'm going to do each day first, mentally only. I don't write it down. I don't write it down yet. Like, you know? So what I have to do to do it.
Step 1, think about it.
It's tell myself, like, I'm going to the gym on next week. Or not generally Monday, but like just next week.
Next week.
Yeah, or Sunday or whatever. Start on Sunday. And then I'll like start looking at how I want to look. So I would go on my phone and I would look at people.
Just stalk a bunch of Instagram.
Stalk a bunch of girls. And then I would find out like,
it could be you.
How am I going to do this? Like, what do I have to eat?
Right.
How long do I have to run?
Yeah.
But I don't write it down yet. And then like, that's how it starts.
Okay.
Like, you have to grocery shop. What are you going to eat throughout the day? How are you going to deny these people? Like, this is all mental things going on in my head. Like, how are you going to deny people when they tell you, hey, do you want something for Taco Bell?
Jesus Christ. Like, well, no, like, damn. Like, so you're already denying people, like,
yes, in
your brain?
So
like, un burrito.
No, yeah, like, I literally have to
Jesus
say it extra. Like, I have to think about, like, everything
You're rehearsing these conversations.
No, I don't rehearse the conversations.
I know, just exaggerating.
What it's just like I have to like mentally prepare myself for that kind of like build up strength for that kind of like weaknesses, you know, that are gonna come across me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like, okay, so no wonder you get pissed at me when I try to push you to go to the gym, because I break up whatever flow you got going on in your head. You're like, bitch, no, I'm already like 3 steps ahead of you. I'm turning Stephanie down because she wants to go to Cheesecake Factory, and I'm already telling, nah, I'm working out, girl. Like, I'm on my shit. And that's all going on in your head.
What you do is like, this is what he does. He'll call me during work, and then he'll be like, oh, okay, so gym tonight, right? And I'm like, yeah. We already planned gym night, like what days we were gonna go for the gym, and then he gets off of work, calls me again. He's like, okay, you ready for the gym? Like, he constantly reminds me that we're going to the gym, and I'm just like, I already know this. Stop making me feel like it's a like a freaking like, I don't know.
I don't know. It's got, like, for me, for some reason, like, I just think of like like the high school couple who has been building up to like fucking for the first time.
Yeah.
And the dude is just like, hi, we're gonna fuck tonight, right? Okay. And be like, yeah. Alright, don't forget, tonight we're fucking. Like, yeah, okay, like, just easy.
You know what's so funny about that? Like, I hate when, like, you know, when they say like, oh, you have kids and stuff like that you have to like start planning what days you're gonna have sex because you're too busy.
Right.
So, like, you're too busy in your life that you can't even fit that in.
Jesus Christ, like, how busy you gotta be?
Like, I don't like that. I'm just like, what the fuck? How do you plan that? Like, I don't get it. That wouldn't work for me.
Yeah, it's kind of takes away from the...
Yeah, I like spontaneous stuff. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, planning for me is not good. Like, I can't plan. Like, prepare for it. Yeah, I can mentally prepare myself.
You can research it for a week and then just research sex for a week and then we'll have sex.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually fun.
Just bring it up on yourself. Oh, hey, hello, sex. I didn't know you were going to have it tonight. That's nice of you. That's how you should do the gym. No, that still work for you.
Yeah, it still work. Especially right now.
Okay. So, I mean, something about like what I was going through is like, I was talking to you about the whole concept of like just how this whole process with you has been very gradual, and like, you know, once again, you say in your head, you're in the moment. It's really interesting. You're in the moment, and you know, you got your significant other, whoever it is, your mom, whatever, in the hospital, and you just start to look at yourself and look at what you've been doing with your life, and you just kind of like, nah, like, fuck this. Once, you know, just to put hope in your head, once they get better, we're going to do everything differently. And it's really weird how, like, you still got to live with yourself every single day. Mm-hmm. Every single day. And the thing is that you told yourself in that moment, but it's really crazy because the next morning, again, life is just all decisions. I strongly believe that. You got to wake up and make the decision to tell yourself to do it again. And you got to say, yes, I will do things differently. And you got to keep that energy up. And sometimes that energy isn't there. And again, like with what happened to you, like, of course, like me as a husband, I want to be better and be there. Mm-hmm. And I admire, I mean, I just don't think that humans are perfect in that sense, because, like, it's a struggle, and it's a struggle to maintain good intentions and actually act and fulfill on those good intentions. And it is definitely making me appreciate that. It's definitely, you know, while you're going through all this, it's definitely made me want to stop getting my ego involved in everything, because right now I need to give more of myself than I've ever given to anybody, you know what I mean, other than myself. Mm-hmm. And it's a crazy concept, man. Like it's just making sure you're there for another person. And some people, I think, are naturally good at this. And I don't know what the concept of a better person or a worse person, as you know, as far as normal people go, right? Because then, of course, there's like regular people and murderers. Yeah, okay, I get it. Those people are bad. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you know, someone who's just not used to giving of themselves, I'm for sure defending myself, is just not good at being in that mental gear. It's a gear they've never been in, and they have to get used to it. They have to learn it so that they can do it. And I think that that's what is so cool about us being humans, is that we can learn and adapt to these situations. And a whole nother side of you comes out, and you find out that it's actually you feel pretty good. You're like, damn, all right.
I feel like this podcast is so dark.
It is so dark. And that's why this is like a special episode, y'all. Usually we would just here with the
we're just fucking around, dude.
Just fucking around, and I can't, and you know what I mean, we're slowly but surely getting to a place where we're gonna be fucking around again. And
not too much. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just we still need to maintain a level of professionalism. Okay, thank you. But we're gonna. I think this is real, and I think that we needed to have this talk. And forever, whoever might be going through those rough times, just kind of keep that energy there. Like every morning, every situation where you got a choice of keeping the energy and doing the thing that the better version of yourself that you want to be present in the moment, and make the decision towards that. And you're gonna fuck up, but that doesn't mean you just stop and give up. Like, just, that's why I say get the ego out of there. Mm-hmm. The ego makes you feel prideful and sorry for yourself, but if you're humble about it and you can admit that you make mistakes, then you can go back and try again. So I think that's my message for this pod. Sorry we haven't been around in so long, but we coming back slowly but surely.
Yes.
All right, so huge announcement. The Hidden Shadows of the Secret Chamber, that includes myself, the Kansi, and Khan, aka Junior, aka Junebug, aka Cookie Ninja Carve. We are going to be putting on a kung fu marathon type thing where we're going to show 3 different movies from 3 different eras, from the 50s to the 70s, 80s to the 90s, and then, you know, any modern kung fu movies at the end of the night. And we're going to be doing some fun commentary alongside with it. And this is all going to be going down.
And I heard there's going to be a comedian there too. I just want to add that.
One of our good buddies who's a comedian, buddy of the podcast. I'm going to meet him for the first time that night, and hopefully his stage presence or stage managing expertise will get us through our first time being on stage. That's going to be fucking terrifying. We're super excited to put on this show for you guys.
I can't wait to make fun of them
with the commentary. And my supportive co-host here will be there to...
I'll be there booing them.
Yep, that's gonna be her role. We actually have a whole heckling script written up for her, but
they hired me and they paid me for that.
And we are paying her a good amount. Yeah, let us know if you guys want to make some money.
I only take one kind of payment.
So okay, sorry. It's gonna be a marathon with some funny commentary and some trivia and history on kung fu movies in general, which is super fun for all you kung fu fans. So go on out there, and on our Instagram at HSTSC33, you guys can actually find the link on there to buy the tickets. And we fucking hope to see you guys there. We want to meet our listeners, so it'll be very exciting to see y'all out there. But thank you for listening to this special episode of the Sidetracked podcast.
Hopefully we didn't scare you guys, but yeah.
But look, man, like sometimes, you know, life reminds you that it's real, you know? And when it tells you that is real, then you gotta get real, okay?
Oh, life's real, ese.
That's racist. Wow.
How is that racist?
I'm out of here.
Should